Hello. Today we are going to record our next
Lex 2014 travel log video discussion 11.
11. Yeah.
And we are from group 26.
So,
Before we start, let us just introduce ourselves.
my name is Muhammad Amrul Syamil bin Hamzah. Metric number 18600.
And my name is Chow En I, and my matrix number is 185893. And today we are going to record our Lex at
what we call rumah historical house in that is exist in Malaysia. There is 4 house that we will do. First is Rumah Negeri Sembilan. Second is Rumah Perak. Third is Rumah Terengganu. And the fourth is Rumah Pahang.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now all the 4 houses already been taken to the UPM,
Yeah.
which is located at FBMK,
FBMK also.
Faculty Bahasa
Melayu.
Faculty what? Language, Modern Language
Modern
and
and
Communication.
So how they do this house? So they just take some replica and do it here for outsider to come here to visit.
I thought they move the original house to here using the original wood, all the thing original from the from the Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, all those things, all those places.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's I mean.
So yeah, let's go and visit the house. First of all, we will go and visit the Negeri Sembilan house, which is called Seremban.
No, Semenanti.
Huh?
Semenanti. At my hometown, Semenanti.
Oh, Seri Menanti at his hometown.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
This is the house.
So here got a summary of the the traditional house. So this house is called Datuk Raja Diwangsa Muhammad Yunus bin Jabbar, and this man, as you can see, this Datuk Raja Diwangsa was born at Kampung Buyau, Seri Menanti, Negeri Sembilan. So this is the house that he used to live at.
So about this house, about Datuk Raja Dewangsa was married to work with Wok binti Talib and live at Kampung Meruan. The house was inherited by his daughter Darwin Shah binti Muhammad Yunus. The house was built in 1935 by Datuk Raja Dewangsa himself with help of
Two local carpenters,
Yeah.
which means that the 2 local carpenters help him to build this house, and also the design and also the structure of the house.
Yeah. The house is situated at Kampung Murah 790 Negeri Sembilan. It is the next to the main road 790 Seraling. Previously, the house was on top of medium high till that faced the white paddy field.
And
The
also the house is built on the land which is owned by his wife, which called Wok binti Talib.
Hello, my name is Eni Alfinas binti Rosan. My number is 185572. Okay, I would like to introduce you about rumah traditional. This is from Perak, and this owned by Rumah Uda Noh bin Kanda Jafar. Kanda Jafar is one of the what we call the Malay call it pahlawan, the fighter of traditional. And I have made a research about this house. This house is about 160 years ago. This house is we call it rumah hutai, and this only have in Perak Tengah. located in Perak Tengah. As you can see, the design of the house is very different because the people in Perak, they build the house from their own ability, and you can see the plot is very old. You can see they use the plot. This is the new one, and this is the old one. As you can see, the ladder of the house is also different because Perak people they have a secure of the house, and that's why they have made the ladder height from the other couple house from the other state. So they secure from what people call from like floats, like something that will damage the wooden. So they have to make it high, and this one is actually they used to before they going up to house, they have to wash their leg first before they enter the house, because Malay people say when we at the outside and our leg is very dirty, and to come upstairs they have to wash their leg first and to go inside. Yeah, that's all from the Perak house.
Hi, my name is Krishani Tirumaren, material number 182667. So today, now we are at the Rumah Tradisional Terengganu, which is called as Rumah Bujang Berselasar. This house has been shifted from Kuala Terengganu, Kampung Tanjung Kuala Terengganu, and it is actually 200 years old. So, okay, basically you see the structure here. Terengganu is mainly, I think the main occupation there is for fishing. So that's why we have a boat here. So I think once the fishermen went to the sea, they went back, they have the place to park their boat, their fishing boat. And Terengganu is a place that we have a lot of, it is full with, the nature. So the design of the house is quite, it doesn't close, it's quite open. So this place, I think the children, they can play their traditional games such as Congkak, Batu Seremban for their free time. Basically the structure, it looks quite big. Other than that, it looks quite spacey, and it looks quite antique. So the material used for build this house is wood, but it's still long lasting. It doesn't. I think 200 years old. It should be have not this strong, but I don't know how they build it. It's still very strong. So yeah, that's all from me, and I just fell in love with the design. I hope in future we can build this kind of house. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lim Shiwei, and my metric number is 185676.
Hi, my name is Li Ziqian, and my metric number is 185565.
So for now, we are going to introduce the biggest house, which is among the other traditional Malay house. This is the biggest one, as you can see here. So the name of the house is Rumah Penghulu Tuan Haji Ismail bin Khatib Baka, which means the Penghulu is mean the chief of the village, which is the chief of the village. This is the chief house. So this house is supposedly to located at Kampung Kelola in Jerantuk, Pahang, which is one of the states in Malaysia. So we cannot go in because we didn't ask permission for the office to visit. So and it is locked, so this place is prohibited for us to go in. So for now, I will just show you the outside of the house. So as you can see, this is the stairs. The stair is built quite high, and as you can see, the house also they build it quite high. The main reasons for them to build it this high is because Malaysia is a tropical season, so sometimes it will rain. So in order to avoid flood, so they build it this high. The other reason is maybe they want to avoid the thief or some animals to go into their house. As you can see here, this is a sample of the view. We show that the oldest kampong, the previous time in the kampong, the Malay people used to take the water from the view here. And this is the thing that they can pull. They will put one. So this is one example. Okay, next.
Okay, from what we can see this house is connected with this house. And this is a chief's house. Of course, it's very bigger than the other house. And we can see down under the house here. You can see a boat in Malay called sampan, right? It's a sampan. They just put under here because here under the house here got many spaces, so they can put this sampan over here. And this one, what?
So most of the people which live in the kampong, maybe for this house, maybe the people live here, they work as fishermen. So they will build a boat which is called sampan in Malay. This boat is for them to go to the sea to catch fish. And then you can see there are white space under the house. So I think the Malay people, they will have activities here because this place is very cool, as Malaysia temperature is very humid and hot, and sometimes I think they will put their belongings here also to keep their things.
Okay, and we can see here. And this one is behind the kampong house. And this kampong house got two entrances. This one is one of the entrance of the traditional house. Maybe the chief family members living here, and they can just go out and
Just choose any doors.
just live inside here.
To chill. To have a chill.
To have a
Chill.
chill.
Yeah.
Oh, to have a chill. That's all from us about this traditional house from Pahang.
So what we can conclude here, this four house is really historical because the design of the house is so unique. We can see the unique from the Negeri Sembilan house, the Perak house, the Terengganu house, and the Pahang. Yeah. So there is a house that no nail is needed to build. So for the rumah Terengganu is the most high house because I think maybe they want to avoid flood.
Flood.
Yeah, flood. And also there is they got two house that have sampan. What we can see their occupation is fisherman. So that's all from me. How about others?
So in my opinion, I think that all the structure is different, and then the most biggest house is the Rumah Pahang, which you can see just now my group member already introduced in the video. And then the most small is in my opinion the most small is the Rumah Negeri Sembilan, which I had introduced just now. And also like what Chris introduced just now, the Rumah Terengganu is built a bit higher is because that they want to avoid the flood, and then it's because the Terengganu is surrounded by the sea, so they need to got a place to keep their sampan, keep their boat that they use to fishing one. And also for the Rumah Pahang there's a well, and they use it for the storage of water storage. Yeah.
And for to wash their
Lake.
To wash their leg
Leg, yeah.
before they enter. It's just like same as the Rumah.
Rumah Perak.
It's same as the Rumah Perak, like what Annie introduced just now. They used to Malay people used to wash their leg before they enter their house, so that it is clean. They are clean to enter their clean house. So that's my opinion. And how about Chris?
In my opinion, actually they built their house last time for their shelter, but now we see that it looks unique. So it's just the thing how we see, and it is unique in the way of building the house. It was very simple. They didn't use any nails. Right?
yeah.
So
There's
that's
there's some house that didn't need.
so it just the architecture is different. The architecture is ancient. So in my opinion, like we have to preserve this kind of things for our future generation, because we also like seeing the thing. We did experience that. So let our future also see the things like as a nation we should preserve it. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, for me, I'm really proud for the architect who built the house, because the architecture for the house long ago is different, is unique, and their house is they have their own design for every state. Like Negeri Sembilan, the house is different for, like you can see the house they build according to the state. Like Negeri Sembilan, the house is like the different is like the ceiling is a bit higher, and the Perak one the different is I think the design at the window, like the window is like different from the Terengganu. The house is different because they build higher than the others, and the Pahang one is the biggest for the house inside. So every house have their uniques, and I'm really proud for the architect and the architecture for the idea. Before now we don't have like the idea like that. Okay, so I pass to others.
For me, I think I was very amazed that, as I know, the house is not originally built here, right?
Yeah.
They were transferred from all the different states, and then previously the house maybe looks very old, very ancient, and then they maybe refurnish, and then and renovate again the house to make it well preserved. So I think each of the houses is very unique, which can you can see that the uniqueness of the house from every state. So I think this is a very good opportunity for the students, whether it is student from European or the outsiders, to come and visit the house, because nowadays you can't see this house around, especially in the city. So I think the students or the outsiders who is interested can come here to visit. So how about you?
In my opinion, this is my first time to getting closer to see this traditional house, because I just pass by and I didn't notice it very well, and I thought all the traditional house is all the same, the structure, all that, but today I see got some is very high and got some from the Pahang one is very big. So it's quite sad lah, cannot enter inside because we didn't ask for the permission. Maybe next time if we want to visit, we can ask for permission from the museum.
So before that, we have to change our location from library to this house because library is closed on Sunday. There is a week that is open in weekend and closed in weekend. There is second weekend,
Third week.
fourth week, yeah. So we have to change our location. That's all.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.